Welcome back to 4th and 1. I'm your host, ChaneGang Chaney. Thanks for tuning in as we have finally made it to the conference season. Still a couple more non-conference matchups this week, but starting today, we are going to see a lot more competition, a lot more scoring, and yes, a lot more wins. As we start this exciting part of the season, be sure you're subscribed to the channel so you can be one of the very first fans to claim NIL rights of an upcoming recruit for one of our schools. You'll get your pick of a recruit across all of the conference commits to rename and watch them rise to become a school legend. Now, let's move them chains or get out the gang because 4th and 1 starts now. In today's video, we got an exciting conference doubleheader for you. Coach Chris Owen and Coach John Smith duking out in the backwoods of Beaufort, South Carolina as C-Tech takes on Battery Creek. Following that, we'll get to see Coach Wood Willie and the Will C. Wood Woodpeckers take on Coach Cooper White and the Dixie Normus Titans. These should be some awesome matchups, and I can't wait to get into it. We'll start things here at the Carolina Tavern, where the Battery Creek Badgers host the Carolina University of New Technologies Pussycats. The Pussycats and Badgers both are winless thus far, but that is about to change for one of our teams today, where the other will continue to search for answers. The Pussycats start on offense, where on the second play from scrimmage, we see a pitch to halfback Will Copeland, who takes it right and upfield past the secondary, where he's gonna break a tackle, stay in bounds, and is off to the races for a 72-yard touchdown run. Some extremely good blocking at the linebacker and secondary levels. That's gonna let Copeland get into space and do his thing from there. On the rebuttal, Battery Creek driving just over midfield. Quarterback Mo Thomas rolls right, but is gonna get chased down by linebacker Jonathan Harrell for the sack. Pussycats will get the ball back and they will try the same pitch play from before, but Lorenzo Scott learned from his mistakes and is there to stuff him in the backfield for a loss. Same drive. Carolina Tech 1st and goal. Alston under center, hands off to Copeland, who takes it off left guard, and he is in for the second score today. Last play of the quarter, Mo Thomas has the Badgers in the red zone, and his O-line does him no favors, giving up another sack, this time to Robert Sparks. 3rd down now for the Badgers. Thomas out of the gun, takes the snap, and oh my goodness, senior linebacker DJ Malone throws down the left tackle and rains down holy terror on the quarterback for the 3rd sack of the day by this Pussycat defense. First drive of the second half, Thomas again driving downfield, takes the snap, play action, has time, looks, fires deep, and Brian Peoples is there for the touchdown. Mo Thomas can do absolute wonders when you give him the time to throw. What an absolute dot, taking the top off the defense. Pussycats would then go 3 and out and have to punt back to the Badgers. Ronald Allen, who is back, fields it, cuts right into space, and no one is gonna touch him. Touchdown, Badgers. Just a couple minutes into the second half, and the Badgers have tied this bad boy up at 14 apiece. 2 to go in the 3rd now. C-Tech on offense. Alston takes that, almost misses the play action, fires right, and that is Anthony Payne open for the catch and run into the end zone. 39-yard touchdown and a very nice response by the Pussycats. Pussycats back on offense. Alston pitches to Copeland, but it looks like the Badgers learned their lesson once and never forgot. 3rd and 10 now. Alston under center, drops back, looks, steps up, and fumbles. Copeland recovers, and C-Tech dodged a bullet there as freshman D tackle Troy Taylor introduces himself to the stat sheet. Ensuing possession, Thomas, play action, looks, and safety Brian Samuel from the slot comes in and delivers the sack. Here we go now, 4th and 16, Badgers going for it. Thomas drops, looks, steps, and oh no, his arm was hit as he throws and the ball is out. They're calling it a fumble. Recovered by C-Tech's DJ Malone. Ball back in Pussycat possession. An insanely clutch pass rush by this defense. You see Malone just catches the guard and back, turned around, and had all but a free rush at Thomas. Alston gonna drop back and fires deep for the dagger to Anthony Payne for his second touchdown catch today. 41-yard touchdown to go up by 2 scores. 1 minute to go now in this game, down by 14. Mo Thomas not giving up yet. 3rd and 8. Thomas, play action, finds Tyler Green, who runs upfield for a nice gain before going down. Decent enough coverage on that one, but Thomas puts a nice pass right on Green for the nice catch and run. 35 seconds now, another play action and a moonshot to Peoples, knocked down. Clock stopped at 29 seconds. Mo, out of the gun, takes the snap, under pressure, moves right, sets his feet, and fires. Incomplete, intended for Greg Stewart, the backup running back, broken up by true freshman corner John Haynes. 3rd down now, last gasp of air growing thin. Thomas takes the snap, can't find anyone open, moves up, throws left. Oh, what a touch pass to Tyler Green. Green running to the 20, 10, 5, he's in! Touchdown Badgers. Game's not over yet. 47-yard improv act by Mo Thomas for the score. Unfortunately, the onside kick would be recovered by the Pussycats. Well, I guess, unfortunately for the Badgers, right? We are an unbiased broadcast here. But Coach Owen is gonna come through, gonna come into the low country and come out with that first victory high. Final score in this one, 28-21 Pussycats. Coach Owen improves to 1-3 while Coach John Smith is left winless this season. Ballsy performance by Anthony Alston today, but even more so of the defense of Carolina Tech. Those are the real heroes today. They kept constant pressure on the Badgers all game, and it paid dividends in the end. Player of the game honors is going to be Anthony Payne. Had 5 catches, 144 yards, and 2 touchdowns on the day. Let's get into our second game of this doubleheader now, as the Will C. Wood Woodpeckers travel to face the Dixie Normus Titans. Coach Willie already with 2 wins on the season, trying to get his 3rd, and Coach Cooper White looking to start the conference year off with his first ever victory. Woodpeckers kick off in this one, but it bounces out of bounds. First possession, 3rd play of the game. Quarterback Tyler Gray under center takes the snap, surveys the field, but is going to be wrapped up by Pecker D tackle Christian Gary. No known affiliation to Rashawn Gary.
Who?
Later in the quarter, Titans with the ball again. Gray drops back and throws this time, complete to 2-way star John Jenkins. Gonna break a tackle and no one in front of him, but is tripped up around the 43-yard line. New set of downs now. Gray under center, pitches left, and that is gonna be Pecker linebacker Darius Lewis smothering Eric Bell in the backfield for a loss. Very next play, Coach Coop said, "Nuh-uh, run that again and run it right." And indeed they did. Eric Bell makes a juke, wrestles free from the defender, and turns on the speed for a great 60-yard touchdown run. 7-0 Titans. Ensuing kickoff, Pecker's return man Ryan Bell shows that Eric isn't the only Bell with speed in this contest, as he's gonna take this all the way to the end zone to tie it up immediately. Knotted at 7. Titans in the red zone now. Tyler Gray drops back, looks, and oh boy, here come the big boys. Linebacker Kyle Rucker in on the sack. DN Matt Lambert also back there to make the play. Next play, Gray drops back again, looking, and goes down. Can't find a receiver. This time Skip Carter on the stop, and that brings up 4th down outside the 20 where a field goal would be good, and that ends the first quarter. Titans up by 3. Let's check in on the Pecker offense here. QB David Robinson out of the gun, hands off to Adam Stewart, gets away from one, gonna bounce off another, and Stewart has a nice first down. Really looked like he could get dropped in the backfield here, but he does a good job of staying patient, moving into space where he's gonna pick up around 20. Second down now, out of the gun, direct snap to Stewart. He's gonna take it right, bounces outside, and fights into the end zone for a 35-yard scamper. Actually a really cool play design here. He's gonna snap it left to the running back, who's gonna run it right, but that's gonna give the fullback enough time to get upfield and block and seal the edge, then letting your star do the rest. Next Titans possession, Gray drops back under pressure and throws, dropped by Ryan Daniels. Robinson, play action to the fullback, looks and is taken down on the sack by John Rankin. Titans back on offense. Gray fakes the handoff and rolls right into another sack by Kyle Rucker, his second of the day, number 4 total for this defense. A couple things I don't like here, one of them the most being that the line up front isn't really good enough for these long developing play actions to happen, and we see a lot of sacks from these plays specifically. 2-minute drill now, second down. Gray drops back, rolls right, fires back left to Randy Pittman, who gets away from the coverage and runs up past the 40, 30, 20, 10, 5, touchdown Titans. A 70-yard catch and run by the redshirt freshman receiver. Great ad-lib there by Tyler Gray, drawing the defense right, almost like an unintentional screen pass. There's no blockers downfield. Pittman just does a good job of catching it, moving away from the defense, and then running downfield. 90 seconds to go in the half, tied at 17. Robinson, play action, rolls left, under pressure, spins back, fires deep, intercepted, picked off by senior safety Daniel Stewart. Brought down at the 45, and the Titans have enough time to go down and try and take the lead. Minute to go now, ball at midfield. Gray drops, looks, fires right into the waiting hands of Lorenzo Stevens for the Woodpeckers. So back-to-back picks come within 30 seconds of each other here in the first half. Next play, Robinson back on offense, takes the snap, steps up and is sacked by Rashad Parham for his first sack of the year. Looking at the replay here, nice little bull rush by 91 there, followed by a nice swim move that puts him right in front of Robinson. No more scores here, and we are tied here at halftime. We picked this one up on the first play of the second half. Peckers with the ball. Robinson hands off to Stewart, who is stonewalled by TJ Brown, the D tackle. Both halfbacks doing their things for the most part in this one, just not on that specific play. Later in the drive, first and goal for the Woodpeckers. Hand off to Stewart, who bounces right, then back left, touchdown Adam Stewart. On the ensuing kickoff, Michael Wallace for the Titans is back to field this one. He will, and he'll take it upfield, and he will fumble the football, and Wilcie Wood recovers. First and 10 for the Woodpeckers, up 7, in scoring range. Pitch right to Adam Stewart, who runs up, jukes into space, nice blocks, and untouched for 6. Stewart's third touchdown of the day. Really starting to feel himself now, going up 2 scores, all on the back of Adam Stewart. Looking here, right, it starts here with number 81, Vince Henderson. He's gonna chip the slot corner enough out of the way, allowing the pulling right tackle Cameron Washington to hit the linebacker instead, and you see Henderson downfield already moving up to the safety, letting Adam Stewart in with no roadblocks whatsoever. Titans with the ball now. Tyler Gray drops back, and so does the lineman apparently. Oh my, Gray is smothered by Kyle Rucker and crew. Rucker with his 3rd sack of the day. Woodpeckers pinned back on their own 13 now. Robinson on the delayed misdirection handoff to Stewart, but left guard Kevin McDowell completely misses his assignment on that one. We go into the 4th quarter now. Titans down at home by 14. Early in the 4th, Titans knocking on the door. Gray drops back, fires back left, drops, but they say it's a fumble. Ball recovered by Eric Bell, but out of bounds, so the ball goes back to the spot of the fumble at the 5. Second and goal now. Gray pitches left to Eric Bell, who's gonna turn upfield and fights through into the end zone to make this a one-score game again. The corner, Ryan Bell, did a good job of stopping the edge, but Eric Bell sees it and changes direction up and in for the score. 4 minutes to go. Robinson gonna fake the handoff, rolls right, fires, and is picked off by true freshman corner Greg Scott. From the 34 now, Gray drops, rolls right, fires off his back foot to the left, intercepted again. Ryan Bell for the Woodpeckers. There is a holding call on the offense, but that is declined, and Ryan Bell is going to get the INT for his team. Simple cover 2 zone coverage here. Just sits and waits, and the ball comes right to him. Literally does not get any easier than that. I think he may have stepped 5 steps that entire play. Later, still a touchdown game. Titans running out of time, less than 90 seconds now. Third down. Gray drops back, rolls right, fires deep over the head of his receiver, and picked off by Brandon Alexander, the free safety. Tyler Gray, clearly frustrated with the pass rush, feels he needs to get it out of his hands quickly on these last couple throws, but both end up right in the hands of the defense. And that would seal the victory, and Coach Willie improves to a very impressive 3-1 start, and the Dixie Normus Titans are left winless again. 31-24 Woodpeckers. Player of the game goes to a familiar face, as this is his 3rd time receiving this honor. Woodpeckers running back Adam Stewart. Stewart put the team on his back today, racking up over 150 yards and 3 scores on the ground. Congratulations to both Will C. Woods, Adam Stewart, and Carolina Tech's Anthony Payne, our players of the games. The 4th and 1 player of the game is brought to you by our good friends at Sinful Serenades Gentlemen's Club, where your seduction starts with a song. We'd like to thank all of you for joining us for this exciting doubleheader, and to remember there is more to come as we dive further into the season. Be sure to like and subscribe and follow us on all social, linked in the description. If you guys like the doubleheader action and would like to see more of that, let us know in the comments. As always, we hope you enjoyed the video as much as we did making it for you. On the next 4th and 1, we are going to wrap up the week and recap how the conference standings are shaking out so far. Check out the rest of the channel if you missed any previous episodes, or if you simply love the series and just want to binge. Until next time, this is ChaneGang Cheney signing off.